Arg me mateys, I'm Grayson Way.
And I'm Big Mike. Arr.
Today is September 19th, Wind Day 4. Here are today's announcements.
Do you love making art? Do you want to connect with other student artists and work on projects that have a positive impact on the community? The National Art Honor Society is putting together its roster for this school year.
If you are interested in joining the group, please Schoology message Mr. Clark or stop by his classroom in room 196 for more details.
The Renaissance Club will be holding its first meeting of the year tomorrow at 7:10 a.m. in room 152.
If you plan on attending, message Mr. Kuhn or Dr. DaCosta with any questions or concerns.
While there are many places you can purchase books throughout Lancaster County, the independent bookstore is an option that shouldn't be overlooked.
One of our 2023 graduates, Sullivan Fogel, returns today to discuss what makes them special.
Independent bookstores populate cities with ideas and perspectives that can influence people's lives. Lancaster County is home to booksellers like Pocket Books and Red Rose Books, stores that have their own unique approaches to providing access to literature.
Pocket Books, we are a queer, feminist, anti-racist bookstore here in Lancaster City. We carry a ton of different genres. We like to focus on genre fiction that other bookstores sometimes don't carry, like romance, horror, sci-fi, fantasy.
So in Lancaster, half of the city is people of color, Black, Asian, Latino, and within our businesses and our bookstores, a lot of the demographics that are being showcased are white authors and white businesses, and so we wanted to kind of equal the balance a little bit and create a space that everyone could see somebody that looked like them. We always wanted to have a community space, and one of the things that makes people feel most a part of a community is seeing people that they know. It's like one thing if you go in and you're like, oh cool, like I like this photographer or this person, but it's another thing being like, oh my gosh, that's my friend, or like that's my neighbor.
To celebrate this reach and influence, the American Booksellers Association has spent the last 10 years celebrating Independent Bookstore Day, an event that can remind people to support their local booksellers.
So we are celebrating the businesses that have survived. Like there was a long time where bookstores were kind of going down, but since 2016, there's been a bigger uptick in small bookstores.
Everybody loves having a bookstore in their neighborhood, and often the people who talk about loving it the most are the ones who never step foot in the store. So this is a good reminder to actually show up.
And this is a day for everyone to come out and celebrate specifically our bookstores that are hubs for community, hubs for literature, hubs for like knowledge and sharing.
Aside from selling books, independent bookstores provide multiple benefits to any given community.
We think of ourselves as like a third space, so we work with a lot of different community organizations. We have meetups, we have book clubs, we have all kinds of things for people to come and hang out, because you can't actually hang out at Amazon.com.
So if you spend $20 on Amazon, that $20 just goes to Jeff Bezos. If you spend $20 at your local bookstore, that $20 will circulate throughout the community, and like it'll keep generating our economy, our local economy.
One such benefit is the literary opportunities that independent bookstores can grant, that people like students may now struggle to find elsewhere.
It is important to think about why some people might not want you to have access to as many different perspectives as possible.
Being able to present these ideas to young people in a safe, like through your public library, like that's where people go to learn information. If somebody is like, oh, well, I don't know anything about this topic, I'm just gonna go on the internet, it's like, you have no idea what they're going to find on the internet.
It's important for stores like Pocket Books and other independent bookstores who have really strong beliefs to be able to curate those selections and make those kinds of underrepresented voices available to you. If they're trying to ban it, you should probably be trying to read it.
The opportunity to visit bookstores in person can inspire people with outside ideas and lead them towards new perspectives.
There's just so much, there's so many special things that happen in bookstore spaces alone that aren't in other businesses. And it's not just going in, buying a book and then leaving. It's telling a story.
For Hempfield Happenings, I've been Sullivan Fogel.
This was the second story that we have shown created by Sullivan that is being considered for regional awards. In fact, the stories that we are showing this week were all created for Hempfield Happenings, our student-produced half-hour news program that airs on Comcast nightly at 6 and on our YouTube channel, Hempfield Happenings. Check them out. Now for the weather and menu.
All right, after school it's going to be sunny with a high of 74. Tonight it's going to be mostly clear with a low of 50, and tomorrow it's going to be sunny with a high of 77. And for the menu, we have spicy chicken sandwich and chef's choice.
That's all for today, Hempfield. That's all for today, Hempfield. Have a National Talk Like a Pirate Day.